Tonight, the cost of everyday things are expected to go up. President Trump announcing his sweeping tariffs for every single country in the world, saying this will bring back businesses back home.
Yeah, he calls it Liberation Day.
April 2nd, 2025 will forever be remembered as the day American industry was reborn, the day America's destiny was reclaimed, and the day that we began to make America wealthy again.
The minimum tariff on every country will be 10% as of midnight, but some countries face a much higher tax on goods they ship here to the U.S., upwards of 49%.
DC News Now's Ben Dennis has been looking into what these tariffs will mean for all of us. And Ben, let's talk about this. What sort of things could soon cost more?
Well, the White House claims that tariffs will prompt companies to do business in the U.S. where they won't be taxed the same way. But prices for cars, clothes, food, and more coming into the United States are expected to rise short term.
Liberation Day, waiting for a long time.
President Trump announcing sweeping tariffs on countries and the goods they send to the U.S. Nations taxed at least 10%, China at 34%, and 20% from the European Union.
In other words, they charge us, we charge them less. So how can anybody be upset?
Look, nothing's going to change very much. We make a lot of our products here. We make most of our food here, so I'm not worried.
Critics argue that tariffs or a tax will be passed on to consumers.
It's only so much a business can absorb themselves, and they're going to have to pass on some of that, a lot of that, to customers.
Among goods Americans regularly use from outside the U.S., tech like smartphones, computers, and TVs, as well as clothes, vehicles, and car parts.
Brake pads can be anywhere between $300 and $400. I can easily see that stuff going up to $500 to $600.
The news came on the heels of the U.S. Senate voting to reject the president's previously announced tariffs on Canada. The effort to end this led by Virginia Senator Tim Kaine.
None of his policies, including these tariffs, anticipate any relief for hardworking and middle-class families.
They're liberating consumers from their hard-earned money because this is going to translate into increased costs. This isn't partisan. This isn't Democrat, Republican. This is math.
To advance domestic purchasing, President Trump also said that there will be a tax deduction on interest rates for loans to buy American cars. It is, however, unknown just how long it will take before consumers could see costs rise on non-American products. Back to you.